Hey love bugs. Today I am feeling myself. I opted for a short curly bob and it's just giving me so much sex appeal. Now a few years ago, a style like this was definitely a challenge for me. I didn't feel my most prettiest with a wig like this, but this day and age, turn me up. And I think you guys love it too because when I go back on my channel, I feel like you guys always give me so much love when I go short and curly like this. Today I've teamed up with UNiceHair and they sent this gorgeous girl over. I'm going to be showing you guys how I install and style her to perfection in literally less than 10 minutes. So if you want to see how I got this look, let's get started. Okay, love bugs, I was filming at like golden hour, so I had the windows open and I was just feeling all of the glow I was getting from the sun. Now, of course, I'm going to give you guys a start to finish detailed install, and this is me just feeling myself. I was listening to some music at one point, and then I was FaceTiming my kids at some other point, and I was just in a good mood and a good vibe. When I shook it out, I already knew that I was about to be looking cute. It was Friday night. I had nowhere to go. But I promise you, you are going to get all of the compliments if you go outside in this wig. So again, this one comes from Unice. Here is a look at the inside construction of the cap. This one here is a Bye Knots lace frontal wig. She does have a side part, which you can for sure switch up. She does include the adjustable removable elastic band in your packaging. And here's what the nape looks like on. So I'm going to go ahead and put mine on. And this is what we're working with. Now, I know you guys may not see the vision straight out of the box, but literally give me a little bit of time. Give me maybe about the next 5 to 6 minutes of your time, and you're gonna see me go from like just waking up to baddie, because this one is going to be for sure a good game-changing wig for all of us. So here's a look at the hairline, and as I mentioned, this is a Bye Knots wig. She does come with the pre-cut lace, pre-bleached knots, as well as the pre-plucked hairline. So this one here is a Bye Knots wig, and she does come with the pre-everything technology. You get the pre-cut lace, pre-plucked hairline, and pre-bleached knots. She even comes preset as a curved side part, which you can for sure switch up, and I will show you that in just a moment. Here I'm showing you guys how I attach mine and what she looks like from the back. Now with this one, I love the fact that it's a nice short cut, but they didn't give you a blunt thick cut with no style or personality. She has a nice taper to her that's going to be so perfect once you go ahead and style those ends. So I went ahead and pulled mine back, and we're going to begin the install process. If you know me, you guys already know my favorite thing to do with my wigs is the dynamic duo. Now for sure, this one is a wet curly wig, so if you want, you can literally just wet her down, add your product in lieu of this step here, and you for sure will be good to go. For me personally, I just feel like sometimes this step will give me more of a finished look when it's all said and done. So I did go in with the Edge Booster Wax Stick. You guys, I've been saying that I've been trying this one out and giving it a shot. It hasn't been my favorite because I feel like it's a little bit dry. Like even when you're pressing it against your hair, it just feels too dry. But also if you're someone who doesn't like how oily a typical wax stick would be, this might be your jam. Next, I'm going in with the Maybelline powder, and I'm just going in to tint that parting. And then I'm going to take the Ruby Kisses Mineral Foundation in the shade 16 to go ahead and tint the hairline. And I'm generous with my products, so I'm just going in and packing it in really, really nicely so that we can get a good tint on the lace. Now, if you know me, you guys know typically the lace tint is my last step usually. But I'm just wanting to show you guys that if you went in and you wanted to keep yours glueless, you can literally add your lace tint to yours. And you don't have to use what I use. Use something that you already have, like a foundation powder that already matches your skin. And you literally will be good to go. Just add your product, put the milk belt on, and boom, it's going to be nice and flawless. I'm going to add a little bit of an extra step. I did go ahead and remove the lace, add that Got To Be glue spray, put the lace back on top, and then we're going to add the milk belt, and that is how I'm going to get the most flawless melted hairline of all times. Now, something else I want to mention about this wig is that you can for sure get it in different sizes. This one comes in an 8-inch, a 10-inch, as well as a 12-inch. I believe mine is a 12-inch, but I'll have all the details down below. Here is what it will look like set as a center part. I think she definitely will look gorgeous. The side part gives a little bit of sex appeal in my opinion, but for sure for a nice switch up, of course, like when you like take it off, wash it and reinstall it, you can for sure go in and switch up your parting, and a center part would be beautiful as well. Here I am going in with the unbrush, and I'm just brushing the curls out. I wanted to see what it would look like brushed out. Now obviously this is not the style at all, but also I wanted to see like if it had a cut to it or if it was just going to be like a one length blunt bob. And this one definitely has some beautiful layers in it. It's a beautiful, perfect, flawless taper. So it's going to look beautiful once you go ahead and wet it down, add your product and let it dry back up again. Here I am just going in with a little bit of water. For sure, as always, whenever it comes to your curly textured wigs, go in at the sink and add a little bit of a co-wash to your wig, and that's going to give you the best curls on the planet. But because I wanted to do a straight out of the box install, wetting it down with a little bit of water did the trick. Now I did have a little bit of a break in between, so I did just wet it with water, and you guys can see how beautifully it dried with literally just water. I didn't need anything else. My intentions were to go ahead and to add product initially, like when we were wetting it down like hours ago, but as you guys can see, the sun went down, my little golden hour went away. So I'm just showing you guys, if you literally just add water, you still will get a beautiful result, because this is a really nice quality hair. So you don't have to add any product and you can still get a beautiful, nice, shiny, you know, finished look. It doesn't like get dry when it dries back down with no product, but I did go in with a little bit of a oil sheen style spray, and this one came from OGX, and I just wanted to add a little bit of something to it just to see what would happen. And again, I'm sitting here because I'm like, I came back thinking I was gonna have to do a whole lot, and to be honest, I don't have to do much of anything at all, and that wasn't my intentions. I thought like, okay, we're gonna have to re-wet it and restyle and add some more products, and literally just added a serum and water and we are good to go. But you guys know me, I'm gonna add product just because I want to see what it will do, and so I'm going in with the Lotta Body Mousse, but because it's already been wet and it's already perfect, I didn't feel the need to like go back in and re-wet it and diffuse it, because again, it literally came out flawless from literally just adding some water, brushing it and allowing it to air dry. The mousse is really just going to be to help the wig against humidity. Again, it's reaching 100 and above here in LA on some days, so if I go out and it's super hot and like humid, I don't want it to like frizz up or, you know, just get super big. So I did just scrunch in a little bit of mousse. Now I'm going in to jazz up my lips to give you guys a little bit of sass. I believe this is the Dior lip oil with the Makeup Forever brown lip pencil. I think this is one of their darkest lip pencils, and we were good to go. But again, typically my last step is always to add a little bit of lace tint. Even though we did that before, I wanted to add a little bit more, so I lightened it up because the one I used earlier was a little bit darker. But honestly, lightening it up may not have been the best move. And as you guys can see, she is bonded down with just a little bit of Got To Be glue spray. But we also are going to go in and I'm going to show you guys me lifting it, because this is a glueless wig. So I don't even have the elastic band in there. But if you go ahead and lift it up, it fits 100% glueless. It's not going to slide or move at all, especially if you add the elastic band. And it's also still going to look melted. So now that we're done with the look, let me show you guys the packaging. Inside, we did get this beautiful dust bag, which matches their products so well. They also included a strip of the True Scalp Tape. You can put this in your parting space for a really flawless parting space. Then they also included an adjustable removable elastic band, and this is going to give you a little bit of extra support underneath your wig, especially when you're wearing it glueless. They also included a pack of the HD wig caps. And then they also, if you thought that was over, gave us this cute little bag, and inside they did include some more goodies. So for us, they gave us a second pack of HD wig caps, and these are private logo or private label Unice wig caps. And then they also included a melt belt. I have so many of these, I'm gonna save this for a giveaway for you guys. And then they also gave us some press-on nails, and these are super fire. Okay, LaBug, so that's pretty much it for this look. I love the fact that I was able to pull off a 10-minute or less install for you guys with minimal work. You can skip the dynamic duo and literally add water and go. She is a glueless fit. She has a nice custom tapered cut to her, and she has a flawless hairline, and this one is definitely affordable. So I'll have all the details as well as a link down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like this video, and share with your friends. And as always, I'll see you in the next one. Smooches.